30 degrees. 30. This is horrible. You guys know I can't handle 30 degrees. I'm a Florida boy. All right. The question of the day, should I go officer or should I go enlisted? I get that question so much, so I want to talk about it today. Black Friday madness. This is all getting cleaned up today. But first I gotta do some working out, some cardio. Here we go. I want to start off by saying basically how I get a lot of people that message me. Oh, I need my key card. That message me and say, see you later. That say, I want to go do this. I want to go recon. I want to go MARSOC. I want to do this job. But my parents want me to go to school, or my parents want me to become an officer. So what should I do? Hey, Milky. So what should I do? Should I go listen to my parents, or should I do, what I want to do? Like, as I said, these young men and women that are, their parents are like, I want you to go to school. I want you to go to college, and I want you to go be an officer because you'll get treated well, which are all good points. And as a parent, you want what's best for your kids, right? And I know this, I want what's best for my kids, but sometimes what they want best for you is maybe not exactly what you want. And you have to weigh that. And if you choose to go your own path and make your own decisions and choose what you want over what other people, to include your parents, you have to be willing to suffer the consequences. A lot of times, with age, you start to see things like in a trend, right? So if you do this, we know what the fallout's gonna be as a parent. Or as an older person, you get wiser as the older you get. Knowing that, and knowing all the ideas of okay, if you do this, this is what's gonna happen. But if you go enlisted, you're gonna get treated worse. You might fail. You have to accept the consequences for your actions. And they're yours. And that's what I tell people all the time. I'm like, hey, you can most certainly go recon. You can most certainly enlist and go, do a contract for recon. But at the end of the day, if you fail, it's on you and you have to suffer the consequences. Okay.
You doing Chinese field day?
We're gonna do a half Chinese field day. And everybody in the office thinks that we're talking about sports in a field.
Like three-legged race?
No, we're not doing three-legged race. This is legit field day. And Johnny's in charge. Are you second in charge, Liz?
Mm-mm.
No?
No.
What about Jordan?
Maybe I'll be second in charge.
You'll be second in charge? Self-appointed?
I'm in charge.
You're in charge.
You don't take the reins.
I'm looking at the screen again.
Okay, so on the next step. So let's talk about, Alexa, shut up. So talking about people's advice. Don't take your parents or any of your friends or anybody else's advice more than your own. Don't value someone else's opinion about your own life over your own opinion about your own life. Think about that. Ponder about that. Today's video is talking about should I go enlisted or officer?
Do what's right for you.
Ooh, do what's right for you. All right, we're gonna get cleaning.
I need racks, paper cash, fuck a tax, that's a joke, tell him laugh, Uncle Sam, fuck out the back, Brody flat, get a whack, contract, give me the max, I got laugh, on my back, you ain't that, then it's raps. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Coming to the light. So we said that either Johnny was in charge or...
Oh, Johnny's not in charge.
What the fuck?
Of cleaning?
Yeah.
Johnny's not in charge of cleaning.
Because he cleans backwards?
Because he cleans backwards. When he does clean.
I said if you don't take in charge of the organization and field day, then I'm pointing you.
Yep. I'll be in charge.
No.
Okay.
Johnny?
No.
What?
You want to be in charge?
Of you.
I'll quit. That can't happen. I'll quit.
She can't quit, Johnny. Sorry.
So why are you standing here? Why are you not doing anything right now?
Management.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste.
You just found these shirts right there?
Yeah. Those are printed in 2015.
Yeah, they were printed in 2015, one of my first shirts. We just listed them. I'll show you. Look at that, $5. Right, Liz?
Yes, that's a deal.
That's a deal. $5. Get yourself a shirt. Tell them.
Get a shirt.
Get a shirt. Well, we reorganized. Books here, t-shirts, mugs, books, and all of our other non-profit stuff over here. Liz.
Turkey.
Liz. Front and center. How much better is it back here now?
It is so much better.
Post Black Friday.
So much better.
So much better.
You can do activities back here.
She said she could do cartwheels back here, but I want to actually see it. So we're still, this room looks so much better here. We still got Johnny Slick stuff here. And then my books are right here, but we're reorganizing the gun room, the STS room. So we're installing some shelves for some boxes. They're gonna go all the way around here. So we're going up. We're building up. Right, Johnny?
Yeah.
What is happening here?
Having a conversation. A private conversation.
Errol. Officer or enlisted is the title of today's vlog. Why should somebody go officer and why should somebody go enlisted?
Officer if you're going to do long term and retire, because you can retire as a captain and make more than an E9 30 years.
It's true, but what about the job? What about what you want to do? What if you actually want to do the job?
Alright, like a CSO?
Yeah.
Upper? Enlisted?
Or what about a recon guy?
I don't know anything about recon.
That's true.
That'd be up to you. But if you want...
It's the same, whoa. It's the same thing. Basically, if you want to actually do the job, you're not going to be able to, you know.
Enlisted, you'll be on a team longer.
Right. Otherwise, what happens is you end up, what, one time, maybe two?
Maybe two. And then you're chopped out to
Needs of the Marine Corps.
Death Star.
Yeah, needs of the unit. What's your vote?
My vote?
Yeah.
Officer or enlisted?
Officer or enlisted?
I think go enlisted first and then become an officer.
If
that was my plan.
If that's what you want to do.
Yes.
Yeah, I concur. All right, moving on. We still got a lot of work to do in here. First, I'm gonna have this wrap right here. Okay, the command post is all put back together for the most part. We got our table in the middle, and then lights over here, camera. And then this, ladies and gentlemen, not sure what we're gonna do with this yet, but I think what we're gonna do is, if you purchase an order over, I don't know, 35 bucks, we're gonna give you a free gift of something in here. We're just gonna put it in your order and give it to you on the Raider Project. So stand by for that. If you're not checking out, if you're not subscribed to the Raider Project, do so. Don't you think that's a good deal?
Mystery box. What's in the box?
What's in the box? Put some shelves in for the books. Hopefully those all hold. Johnny supplies. My gun bench is a little in disarray. We got some artwork needs to get hung up. But yeah, it's coming along. It's my tactical guy bag box, and then some eBay stuff. And then the lounge is back together. We're gonna mount this TV though. We're gonna take the flag down and then mount the TV. Right, Brandon?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And look at Johnny Slicks. So much better. The lab looks so much better.
It's because it's all in your office now.
I know. It's because Mrs. Slicks cleaned it all up for him.
What are you talking about? She's just sitting on her phone.
She should be managing the gym right now. I don't know what's going
I'm
on.
managing the gym social media right now.
Oh.
Is what's going on.
Okay.
This is off the chain.
What's off the chain?
My holiday gift guide.
You got your holiday gift guide? When are you posting that?
I'm posting it tomorrow with a holiday gift guide podcast.
That you're about to shoot, right? Here. Check, check. Mic check, check. Officer versus enlisted. College or no college? I'll say this, my personal stance on this is if you're going to go to school and it's gonna cost you money and you're gonna get in debt, hard pass, go to join the military if that's what you already wanna do. Join the military, experience that life, and then go from there. Experience the military, get everything that you want out of it, and then go to school where you don't have to pay for it. But if you're gonna put yourself in $40,000 to $120,000 of debts so you can go to college because your parents want you to, it's a very bad plan. And if you're starting out your adult life doing what others want, you're setting yourself up for a lot of disappointment. Now, again, with that said, you have to understand that if you choose to join the military and you fail at something, that's on you. But that's how you learn. Okay, that's how we gain experience. That's all what life is all about. And if we want to be successful, you've heard me talk about it a million times. Show me one successful person, and I show you the same person that failed 15 times. Now back on officer enlisted. So you decided you're gonna do your own thing, whether your parents want you to or not. It's your decision to join the military. What do you want to experience? And I ask this stuff to young men and women all the time that are asking me, what is your experience? In your head, what are you thinking that you want to do in the military? If you want to do the job, and I mean like on a daily basis, do the work that you see on TV, see in the movies, you see in, you see pictures of people doing these things. If you want to have hands-on and do the work, then you need to go enlisted. If you want to lead, if you want all the prestige that comes with being an officer and quite frankly, the organization, the operations, the paperwork, all that sort of thing. If you want to have 30 guys underneath you, then go be an officer. If that's how you envision you're gonna lead from the front, then go be an officer. My recommendation is if you truly want to be an officer, go enlisted. Enlist first. There are plenty of opportunities, especially if you're a high caliber individual, you've already got school in your belt, or you have interest in going to school and you have no problem going to school. There are like for the Marine Corps, they have enlisted commissioning program for those individuals that already have a degree. They basically just get accepted to the program, and then boom, you go to OCS and go to TBS, become an officer, and welcome to the Corps again. They also have, I've had several recon guys that go, I think it's MESAP, it's Marine Enlisted Commissioning Program, where basically they cut you loose for 3 years to go to school. They pay you as sergeant rate and sergeant BAH, and you go to school and you're part of ROTC for 3 years while you're active duty. And all that time counts. And then once you become an officer and go to TBS, you have to pay them back. The guys that I met that were former enlisted that became officers were much more respected out the gate. They had a lot of experience, they knew how to lead Marines, they understood all the problems and issues being enlisted, and it just, as a young enlisted Marine, you're like, oh, awesome, he's a Mustang, was what they call those individuals. And it's like you immediately have recognition, Marines or your troops or whoever you're working for. So really, the question is I always put it back on the individual. Should I go enlisted or officer? I don't know. What do you want to do? Don't take it from me. This is not like they're like, well, what is your recommendation? What do you think I should do? Who gives a shit what I think you should do? What do you want to do? You have to follow your own path. And when you follow your own path, you have to accept those consequences for better or worse. And I'll just leave it at that again. It's all about experience. What do you want to do? A lot of guys want to go Recon and want to go MARSOC or Rangers. If you want to do the job, you want to get your hands dirty, you want to actually do the job on a daily basis for a long period of time, then you're going to have to enlist. If you want to do it for a couple years and lead from the front and actually make policy, maybe even change the Marine Corps or change the military for the better, you have to go officer. Or go enlisted, get the experience, and then go officer. That's my 2 cents. Brandon.
Yes.
Johnny, any last thoughts on officer versus enlisted?
Yeah, go enlisted first and become an officer. Best of both worlds.
That's what I say. Johnny, what do you say?
You do you, boo.
You do you, boo.
No, I mean like don't let anyone tell you
What you should do.
like do your own research. Don't let anyone tell you what's better for you because they're not living your life, you know? So like if
And
you
don't-
feel like
that's what-
officer, a lot of like if you ask enlisted, they're gonna tell you to go enlisted.
Yeah.
But if you ask officer, they're gonna tell you to go officer. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, do your research, find out what's best and what fits best for you. But like Brandon said, enlisted, you know, that way you can go through hell and then go officer, and then
Get mad
you know,
respect.
or you can even go
Yeah.
Chiwo, you know, and do that way. Spend some time in. Yeah, I just confused people.
That's all right.
Okay. Yeah, but then you got both.
We'll let them ponder on that for a while.
Yeah. Then you got both, and you could do best of both worlds. Yay.
Yeah. Thanks, Johnny.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Brandon.
You could put it on my consultation fee. Just add it.
Yeah,
to your
totally.
tab.
I'll take it off of your rent,
Oh, why you gotta bring that up?
which just went up, by the way.
I never signed off on that.
You didn't have to. I signed off as a part owner.
Oh.
But
Owner's meeting right now.
Owner's meeting right now. Hey, if I didn't address something, this is a video that I will be paying close attention to. If you have a comment, drop it below. Maybe I'll do a Q&A on the subject later. But you guys know the deal. All the links are below. We've got Teespring stuff. My book is down below as well. I have 800 copies left. I ordered a ton. I ordered like 1,500. I think I have about 800 left in the store. So if you order from me, I'll actually autograph it and then ship it your way. And I'm gonna be faster than Amazon right now because I have them. They don't have to, they do print on demand and I have them in stock. So if you want any of that stuff, check those links out below. You guys know the deal. Never quit, never surrender. And we'll see you guys in the next video.